Hi gang, welcome back to the Honoriest Latina ever. For the start of the new year, we had lobster. We happened to bring home a 3-pound baby. Was it 3-pound, Bill? Anyway, it was huge. And we didn't have a pot big enough for it, so Bill had to snap its little claws off, rip them off. And I'm glad that I didn't see it. But anyway, it was like a live, living, moving thing, and we ate it, and it was wonderful. And it was the way I want to start my new year, is by ripping the claws off some little living being and eating it. Hey, F you liberals that care about the crabs, the lobsters, and whatever. You guys eat cows, you know, you eat veal, you eat all kinds of shit, so just shut the fuck up. With that said, I think our president is fabulous, and I expect more good news throughout the year. I think he's doing a wonderful job. He's the best president we ever had. And as far as those other people, it's like they're in the rearview mirror and they fucked up this country and they need to just shut the fuck up and go away. So that's how I feel about them, and we're not going to like mention any names, right, Bill? Because we don't really need to do that. But they know who they are. There's one in particular that I voted for twice, which I just anyway. I'm feeling ornery because it's really cold here, and when it's cold, I get very cranky because it's just so unlike Florida. What the hell's going on here? You know, we escape these northern places and to come down here, and you know, we're getting, I mean, like, what the fuck? People sit there, oh, you know, global warming, everything's warming up, and it's just freaking colder than a, you know, son of a bitch out there. And I guess somebody said it might even snow. So anyway, don't come to Florida. You're not welcome. We don't want you here. Just stay where you are, because it's just as cold here as it is where you are. So, and if you do come down, like, just fuck you, okay? You know, don't talk to me, all right? Please don't. Anyway, we get enough people, like, coming to this place. You know, a lot of people want to live here. And the reason why is because we have a Republican governor. You know, everything is fairly inexpensive because we have Republicans in charge, you know, and business and free market and jobs, and taxes are pretty low, housing is low, everything is pretty wonderful. And everybody else wants a little piece of our wonderful, because, you know, they're living in miserable places where the liberals are controlling it, and you know what, it's not going to be working out much longer for them. You know, California, take them for example, they're the ultimate fucktards of ever. They made their whole state a sanctuary state. Mr. Trump, may I suggest you cut all federal funding to that state and don't give them a fucking dime. Because GOP, you're not getting a dime out of me if you give Florida any more, or not Florida, California any more money. And by the way, you did a good job of cutting off Pakistan. I wouldn't give them any money at all. Tell them to kiss your little white rich ass, okay? Because that's what I would tell those fucking idiots, okay? They are harboring terrorists and they don't appreciate our money. And by the way, our money shouldn't be going out to global anything. You know, nothing globally. In fact, I would cut all global funding for anything completely off. You know, that's what I would do. I'd be off with it. You know, why don't we drill here in this country instead of funding Middle Eastern terrorists, you know, that hate us? I mean, we really need to start drilling our own oil. That would be huge. Mexico actually could be beneficial for drilling oil. And if we can get them to go in on us with that, that would be nice, you know. And maybe they can pitch in for the border fence too. And the jails that we're gonna need when we take their fucking pendejos and ship them right back to them. You know, we can help them with the jails, you know, and subsidize that a little bit, and have a little bit of, you know, what with the, yeah. I could be talking to that president in charge, because the way we've been doing things with Mexico isn't good. But if only I could be the boss for the day. Think how wonderful things would be. Bill, wouldn't it be wonderful?
Be terrific.
It would be terrific. Because you know what, if they didn't do it my way, I would put the fear of fucking God into them. And liberals, I mean, you know, it's like, hey, vote D for Congress. She doesn't give a fuck what you think. And the fingers would be flying. This lady isn't ethical. This lady isn't this. She isn't that. You know what? Everything would be already out in the open, so I wouldn't have any fucking skeletons in the goddamn closet. We already have a potty mouth. We already have like this bad behavior anyway, so like nothing you could put out there would really offend me or worry. You know what I mean? You know, it's like, yeah, I did that. Yeah, I got thrown in jail for trespassing in Disneyland when I was 19. Big whoop. You know, yeah, I threw a beer out the window, you know, coming back from the Mexican border because I thought it would be funny. And I was very stoned when I did it. Yep, you know, like, because you know what, if you went through your life and never did any stupid shit when you were in high school and never TP'd somebody's house, you know, or what do we do, throw lemons at houses and things, you know, if you never did any of that shit, then you got some fucking, seriously, something fucking wrong with you, okay? Seriously, because every kid is a rite of passage threw a rotten tomato at somebody's window. At least I know I did, you know, and I got busted for it. So every time I did something wrong, I got busted for it, you know. And that's just that, you know. But you know, nowadays it's just like the way they are with kids, it's ridiculous. Like the things that my dad used to do back in New York, like throw like dummies in front of the New York buses just to see them slam on their brakes. I mean, I thought that was pretty funny, because they thought they were hitting a real person, you know, and I think that yeah, and they slam on their brakes, you know. But anyway, his sense of humor and my sense of humor were a little bit warped, but you know, nowadays that would be a prison term. I think they make a little bit too much of things nowadays. Like, you know, our kids back in the day used to blow up toilets, hang dead dogs in the trees. You know, I know who kind of did that one, but I'm not going to say. Not me. I didn't have anything to do with it. But, you know, they didn't kill the dog. They just found the dead dog, and they thought it would be cool to hang it up, you know, before the school started, you know. And, yeah, principal didn't think it was very cool. And kids, their sense of whatever is off at that age, because their brains haven't fully developed. So you know, I mean, they're just hit with a stupid stick. But we have liberals that are in office right now, and
their brains haven't fully developed either.
Exactly right. Their brains have not developed at all. In fact, you know, we have people leading the country that seem to think it's okay to let any terrorist into our country. They completely defend and protect criminal illegal aliens. And at the same time, they're all baby killers, you know, and they think that they're doing a real big service to people. And with that said, things are going to turn around. I know they are. And I'm very optimistic about the new year. I think that we finally, for the first time ever in many, 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 many years, have a decent president, a wonderful president who actually cares about the country. And he's doing a fabulous job, and he's a good person. Unfortunately, the poor guy only has to do his own PR, has to get his own media out there. He has to Twitter in order for us to get the word out, because you know what, the fake media has done nothing but sabotage him, or try to sabotage him. And the people that we thought were on his side, the fellow Republicans, are turning into pendejos right before our very eyes. And with that said, you know, I believe in karma. I sure do. What comes around goes around. And I believe that the people that are trying to sabotage him, they're going to go feel the wrath of the people that put Mr. Trump in power. They're going to be irrelevant, and their voices aren't going to matter, and they will know for the first time how it feels. And with you guys, Happy New Year. I hope you have a fabulous New Year start. And that you continually tune in and forward my video if you like it. Pass it forward to a friend. Like it, watch it, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.